All right, good morning, everybody. This is going to be a nice, quick 15-minute workout. I'm going to go through the movements really quickly with you all. They will be up on the screen prior to them switching over so you know what's to come. It is going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off to catch your breath, rest for a second, and then we're going to go right into the next movement. All right, so we're going to start with our primary movement. It's going to be just marching in place. Real simple. It's very nice. You get your heart rate up, take things slow. Raise your alternating hand when you raise your knee. It's very easy. Nothing too crazy there. The next movement is going to be your side-to-side steps. So you're going to want to start feet in the middle, step to the side, meet together, go back, go back. You can do this at any speed that feels comfortable for you. That's that. And then the next is going to be high knees. So for this one, you're going to want your back nice and straight. You're going to want your chest out forward. You're going to have your hands flat here. You're going to want to bring those knees up to meet the bottom of those palms. And remember, we're doing these for 45 seconds at a time, so take your time. Don't try to speed through them. We got 3 sets in total of everything. The next movement is going to be a slight squat, so you're going to want to activate your core for this one because we're going to be doing some punching. So we're just going to do a slight squat. We're going to hold your butt, hold your core, get everything nice and tight, and we're just going to go into some punching movements here. Real nice and simple. All right. And then last but not least, this one's going to be a little bit tougher. It's going to be your elbow to your alternating knee. So you're going to want to do a movement like this. This is focusing on your balance, your coordination. If this is something that's a little bit too tough for you, you can do an alternate exercise in a chair. You can continue to do those knees. But if you can do this nice and slow, main your focus. All right. So for this exercise, like I said, it's going to be 15 minutes. Have your water nearby. Take breaks. If you need to skip one of the sessions, skip one of the sessions. Keep getting into it. Just follow along, listen to your body, and do what works for you. Thank you. All right, now let's get going. Just a friendly reminder to stay hydrated. I'm doing this right after I woke up, right after I had my breakfast, so it'd probably be good for you to do something similar. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. All right, so those 45 seconds are going. So we're going to go ahead and stretch out a little bit, get things going. We're going to starting with those marches. The marches should be our base area where we want to be comfortable. So this is going to be, even though we are doing an active exercise, this should be more so you're resting throughout most of these movements. All right, feeling good. You guys are doing great so far. Let's get started. It's going to be a great day. I have a nice hot cup of coffee waiting for me after this. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now this gives us 15 seconds just to catch our breath. If you need to take a sip of water, now's the time to do it. Keep stretching. It's going to get good. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do those side to sides. Remember, you want to meet the feet. I like to keep my hands on my hips. It keeps me in check. You don't need to go at my speed. Go at a speed that feels comfortable for everybody. All right. Keep things going. All right. Try to focus on today. If you have a nice big meal plan tonight, this is going to help you earn it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead for another 15-second rest. Catch your breath. Take a sip. It's going to be a great day, guys. We got this one together. The reason I did these intervals are for beginners. We're going to go ahead and start with our high knees now. So remember, keep your palms flat. Bring those knees to meet. But like I was just saying, is the reason I set those intervals for 15 seconds is because ideally, I deal with a lot of senior clients in my day-to-day, and I think everybody needs just a second to get things kind of readjusted and get back on track. Make sure we're going with the right movement. Make sure we're not confused. It's no fun rushing through things, we want to enjoy what we're doing. All right. About 10 seconds left of this one. Feels good. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Another rest. Just a reminder, those next steps that are coming are our punchings. They're going to be pretty good. All right. So let's get ahead and get in place. We're going to squat a little bit. Keep our back straight. Keep our hands here. We want to alternate punches. They don't need to be the fastest. They don't need to be overly stretched. The main thing is staying focused, not slipping, not losing your balance. Definitely got my heart elevated already this morning, so I feel great. You should too. All right. And just like that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are on our alternating elbow to knees. Now these ones are a little tough. Make sure you keep your balance. We're going to be there in about 10 seconds, so get things ready. All right. Now for this movement, you're going to want to just make sure you're keeping everything lined up and nice and straight. You want to keep your feet placed. Bring that knee up to your elbow and then meet the elbow. You want to go about 80% knee and then about 20% elbow. It's the best way I can describe it. This is basically a full body movement. Make sure you focus on your breathing. 10, 9, 5 seconds. All right. And that's our first working set done, guys. We have 2 more to go. Quick little stretches. Everything nice and easy. All right. And back to the 1. So we're going back into our marches. Definitely sore from the day before. All right. Feel free to comment down below which one of these is your favorite movements. I have my favorites, that's for sure. I'm a little biased. Oh, I didn't even realize I was basically doing my high knees there. So just keep marching. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get a little confused. Sometimes you're going through movements. Just means I did a little bit harder, that's all. All right. We got 15 seconds to rest. Yeah, sometimes you're doing movements and you don't realize it, but they get a little confusing. You get a little twisted behind. You think you're doing one thing, but you're really doing another. The biggest thing is to make sure you're actually here and you're working. All right, into a side steps. So I usually like to vocalize everything I'm doing because it really helps us line things up a little bit better. All right, guys. Just keep thinking about your breathing, thinking about your posture. Want to make sure everyone's safe, nobody's slipping. All right, we got just a couple seconds left. Now we're on a rest phase. So make sure I'll lead by example. We stay hydrated. Just a little sip. You don't want to overdo it. All right. And then back into it. We did our side to side. So now we're on our high knees. Now we're going to do these. And take things nice and easy. A slow pace is a good pace. By the time this is all done, you'll probably have done over 100 high knees. It's pretty impressive when you think about it. All right. And this is a workout you could share with a friend. You can put it on a TV screen in your house. Something you just take nice and easy. Don't have to overthink it. I'm here to guide you and lead you. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. All right. We did it. Ah, man. Definitely feels a little bit of sweat starting to build up. Feeling good. We got our 5-second rest. All right, now we're going to go into our punching. So we want to get back into that little bit of a squat, a little bit of a punching position there. Go ahead and start loading them up. You may notice my hand is turning from this position over, and that's because it builds power as you do that. Something I learned in my boxing classes years ago. Power is momentum shifting throughout your body. All right. Doing great. 5 seconds left. All right. Hang on 1 second. Gotta reset this thing real quick. All right, we got our break. Trying to film this in your house isn't always easy, but we make it work. All right, and then last and not least is our alternating elbow to knee. So go ahead and get locked in. Bring that knee up 80%. Meet it with your elbow at 20%. All right. And guys, don't forget, you can pause the video at any point that you need to and catch your breath. Make sure you're not overdoing it. Want to make sure we have some sort of tension going on, but we don't want to overdo it. Especially if we're a beginner or if we haven't done these movements in before. All right, almost there. And I just want to say congratulations. We've completed our second set of 5. Take this 15 and really enjoy it, because the next time you see each one of these exercises, it'll be the last time for today. So it always gives you a good feeling inside. Other than that, let's go ahead and get back in. We're going to march in place. Not going to do high knees this time. Nice and easy marches. All right. Just keep thinking about that nice warm cup of coffee waiting for me after I get out of the shower. Try to think of something that motivates you to get through. Maybe not chocolate cake, but something similar. All right, we're doing good. 15 seconds left, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take that breather. We are doing phenomenal today. Could not be a better day. And if you do this in the morning prior to getting started with your day, you've already won the battle before it even began. So we're going to go ahead and start up with our side to sides. These are great for balancing, coordination, hip flexibility. If you can't go too wide, don't try to go too wide. It's all about what works for you. Showing up is half the battle. All right. Just keep thinking. If this is tough for you, if you're having trouble breathing, then this time may be a little bit hard, but if you do these easy steps in a routine manner, they will get easier. All right, we got 15 seconds to rest. If this video has caused you to have any sort of already fatiguing yourself, it would be a great idea to rewatch it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And then we are on our high knees now. It'd be a great idea to rewatch it about 2 to 3 times per week. And then by the time you're done and you can do this video without being overwhelmed or stressed or fatigued, or if you couldn't complete some of the exercises, it's a good sign that you've now mastered these movements. You're ready to move on, or just keep doing them, because they honestly are pretty fun. All right, 20 seconds left. And guys, I don't think you know, but we're already on number 3, and we're almost halfway done with it. So we only have 2 more movements left before this morning's exercises are finished. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take those 15 seconds. Nice calm breaths. Take a sip of water if you need it. All right, nice calm breaths. All right, and then we're back to our punching. If you don't like this one, it'll be the last time you get to see it for a while. Keep your core, keep your butt, everything nice and straight. Get those punches in. You know, we're not trying to overdo it. Not trying to punch to 1,000,000 times per minute. Just trying to get everything moving. "15 seconds left, guys. Doing great. Phenomenal work today. 5 seconds left. And break. Now, I don't know if you know this, but we are on our final movement of this morning's workout. So this is it. I'm going to go good on this one. I think I may have to mow the lawn at some point today. So that's all I'm thinking of is got to be strong enough. But also remember, you may be fatigued. You may be tired. Still try to go 80% to 20. The reason's not so you get a stronger knee. The reason is so that you don't end up over hunching. This is it, guys. Last 30 seconds. Come on, guys. We got this. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We did it. We made it through the workout. That was 3 sets, 45 minutes of working, 15 seconds of rest. All in total, it is going to come out to about 15 minutes of active movement. So from here on out, the rest of your morning, what I think would be ideal for you is to take things a little easier. Make sure you work us on a cool down right after these movements. So you want to take things easy, get your breath back under control, maybe do some static stretching. All these things are going to be very helpful for you, and I really do appreciate your time, and I'm very proud of you for being here. Thank you.